My response, I heard this before. I heard this. Tio said he was going to do a lot of things to me. He said he was going to knock me out. It sounds good, but Ryan Garcia got to understand one thing that's very important. I'm not Devin Haney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Devin Haney.
How are you different than Devin Haney?
With all due respect to Devin Haney, he got his game, but my game is at a higher level. My defense is way better. I could stand there in front of guys and defend myself, and I don't think Devin Haney has the type of defense I got. That
I totally agree with you on that.
Everything got to work well in the business. Everything got to make sense. Yeah. Because before the fight, I heard them saying they'll fight me at 144, and then after the fight, I'm here at 147. And I'm not going up to 147 no time soon. 147 will, like I just told you, I think that will be my last weight class that I'm in.
Shakur Stevenson has drawn a clear boundary. He has dismissed Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia, saying their camps are nervous and that he refuses to accept any fight arranged on their terms.
Gervonta Davis scared?
Hey man, like I said, I don't speak on that dude.
Is Ryan Garcia scared?
He been saying my name lately. Let's see if he really stick with it.
Is Devin Haney scared?
We'll see. We'll see.
For a long time, fans have waited for what many believe could be one of boxing's biggest clashes: Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Yet the fight keeps getting pushed back. Now Stevenson is responding, explaining why he thinks Davis won't step forward. Having faced him before, Shakur understands Tank's power, but he believes Davis is avoiding the risk because he knows what could happen.
How come Gervonta Davis didn't fight Shakur Stevenson? How come these cats? Do you find, how do you answer that question for those of us who look at you and say, where are these fights at? How come they're not fighting it?
My answer to that question is I had a lot of personal experience with these guys, and these guys done seen me in the gym, and they done been in the ring with me before, so they know how good I am. And when they know that I'm that good, it's hard to get them to sign a contract to say, I want to fight that guy, because you see what happened with Tio. Like, Tio got in there, got embarrassed, and now the world is turning their back on him, but they should commend him because of the fact that he put it all on the line.
As everyone watches for Stevenson's next step, he sent a firm warning to Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Gervonta Davis. He says he won't fight under conditions set by others. They can complain if they want, but he will follow his own strategy. Stevenson points out that his rivals keep adjusting the rules for their benefit, and he clearly states that he won't play along.
Yeah, I believe him because I don't even think he was asked about me. I think you're probably right though, but I think he
thought he was. I was trying to think about it.
I think he been saying my name the whole week. Like, he kept like, I want to fight Shakur. I want to fight Shakur. He wasn't saying nobody else's name like he was saying my name. So to me, I think he's serious. I think he do want to fight, but I just think that everything got to work well in the business. Everything got to make sense. Yeah. Because before the fight, I heard them saying they'll fight me at 144, and then after the fight, I'm here at 147, and I'm not going up to 147 no time soon. 147 will, like I just told you, I think that will be my last weight class that I'm in. I don't think that at 28 years old right now, I'm just going up to 147.
Meanwhile, focus is shifting toward Ryan Garcia after his title win over Mario Barrios. Shakur makes it clear that any future fight must be on his terms. He questions Garcia's commitment and says he will only compete at 140 pounds, the division he has chosen. If it's at any other weight, he's not interested in making the deal.
Honestly, I don't see neither happening at 147 pounds unless it's under the rehydration rules that I said. So, if not, I don't see that happening right now. Now, in the future, as I grow more and get more settled, maybe so. But as of right now, I don't see it happening at that weight class. Now, Ryan Garcia, he said 144. If he's willing to do that, I'm willing to make the fight happen. But Ryan sounds more realistic, because he's being he's ready to move around.
Fans are now asking who delivered the stronger performance: Shakur Stevenson against Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia against Mario Barrios. Speaking with Sean Porter, Gary Russell shares a bold opinion that has divided fans. He says that although Shakur controlled Lopez, it didn't stand out as extraordinary. Russell argues that relying mostly on the jab without working the body doesn't make it special, even though Porter disagrees.
Great question is, which shutout was better? the Shakur Stevenson shutout over Teofimo Lopez or the Ryan Garcia shutout over Mario Barrios?
Well, Ryan's was more spectacular because he dropped him and hurt him multiple times, but Shakur's came against a higher level opponent.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. And to be honest with you, and it's no shot at Shakur, but I honestly don't feel as though he did anything special in that fight. I feel as though all he did was control the distance and range, and he won the fight with a jab.
I don't give a damn what
He did it so.
No, I disagree with that.
So listen
Listen
what I'm
to
saying.
me. Listen.
He threw no body shots,
No, he didn't.
hooks,
No, he didn't.
no nothing. He won that fight with
I disabled you from doing any and everything that you might be able to do.
That's true.
To make me, to force me to do anything.
That's
That's
true.
sexy.
Not just with a jab, though.
It's
It's sexy when you start mixing that shit in.
Yeah, that's true.
He did it with just a jab.
Gary Russell continues to back Ryan Garcia. With rumors of a rematch against Devin Haney, Russell says Garcia would hurt Haney again if they meet. He believes the same approach would apply against Shakur Stevenson. No matter how sharp Stevenson is, Russell feels Ryan would throw with full force and aim to do real damage.
My initial thoughts was, even if they fought again, I felt like Ryan would beat him again. That was my initial thoughts. Ryan, he didn't respect Devin's his power, or none of that. He didn't respect that. Ryan had the ability to hurt him. I believe, just like what you mentioned with Shakur, Ryan won't respect Shakur's power. And he does have the ability to hurt Shakur. The difference is, I think Shakur...
Can he hit him?
That's going to be the issue. How you attack and when you attack. That's going to be the issue.
As Ryan Garcia pushes for a bout with Shakur Stevenson, Max Kellerman praises him, saying he has revived the excitement seen in the era of Sugar Ray Leonard. Kellerman applauds Garcia for taking on tough challenges, especially by facing Gervonta Davis when others hesitated. He describes Garcia as bold and willing to fight top names, bringing energy and attention back to the sport.
As you look at your next fight, what do you want it to be?
You know who I want. He's right there, Shakur Stevenson. Let's go. The thing is, like, you got to have some type of punching power to get me off you, because it'll be a different style, and I'm not going to hit him light. Nah. Every time I get, I'm putting it on him, you know?
He's a money guy.
Yes,
the
he
reason
is.
he's a money guy is because he got more than 10 million social media followers. And when the money guy is like, I want that smoke with everyone.
Very impressive.
What you get is the Sugar Ray Leonard era, where everyone got the fights because everyone wanted to fight him. Ryan Garcia, I credit him partly with ushering in this era, or maybe helping Turkey Al-Sheikh usher in the era, where people are fighting each other.
Right.
He was the one who made that Tank Davis fight happen when Tank wasn't fighting anybody. He was the one who said, let's make a big event. He lost it, but that's what happens when you fight the best. Sometimes you lose.
Even though Shakur Stevenson has brushed aside the idea of fighting Gervonta Davis, fans continue debating the outcome. Roy Jones Jr. believes Stevenson's technique, discipline, and improvement after fighting Teofimo Lopez make him the likely winner. Still, Jones highlights one key factor: Tank's knockout power. One clean punch from Davis could instantly change the fight, making the matchup highly unpredictable.
Shakur wins it because of his discipline. Because he showed against Teofimo that he can stay very disciplined all night. And he's the type of guy, he don't really do a lot of crazy stuff in his life normally. So it's like discipline is a thing that is not only exercised inside the ring, it's exercised also outside the ring. And as we see, sometimes Gervonta has problems with discipline. But we have never seen Shakur have problems with discipline. We've seen him be more disciplined at the right times than we've seen him not have discipline. So with the fight being like it is right now, I would lean towards Shakur because of his discipline, but don't get it twisted. If somebody could beat him, Tank Davis would be that person because of his intangibles.
Roy Jones Jr. also explains that Gervonta Davis is extremely dangerous when fully focused. If Davis avoids distractions and stays sharp, he can threaten any opponent. While many choose Tank because of his power, Jones still slightly favors Stevenson. However, he warns that if Davis brings something unexpected, the result could quickly swing in his favor.
When Tank is disciplined and got his mind on right, Tank's a problem for anybody. Tank can fight better than most people think he can. It's just that sometimes his outside antics get the better of him, and it makes people think less of him, but don't underestimate Tank Davis. If Tank is motivated and ready to fight, Tank is a problem for anybody.
While outlining his future plans, Shakur Stevenson also accused Ryan Garcia of depending on steroids in the past. Stevenson insists the fight must happen strictly under his rules and is frustrated by outside demands. Garcia responded by saying he has already passed testing and is clean. Stevenson remains firm that any fight between them must take place at 140 pounds on his terms. With talk growing about a showdown at 140 pounds, Terence Crawford shares his view. He believes Shakur Stevenson would control the fight and expose the danger Garcia is stepping into. Crawford argues that since Stevenson handled a powerful fighter like Teofimo Lopez, Ryan would struggle even more against him. Trainer Robert Garcia offers his perspective as well. He agrees that Shakur Stevenson has great skill, but says Ryan Garcia clearly hits harder. He calls for a matchup where equal talent and punching power collide, giving fans a real contest between technique and strength. In his opinion, this would be more exciting than Stevenson's fight with Teofimo Lopez.
How do you think the fight will go with Ryan and Shakur?
Interesting. Shakur's talented, technical.
Faster.
I think Ryan's probably faster, bro. And look, man, I could take that back. Maybe they're probably the same when it comes to fast. But I know Ryan has a lot more power. Ryan hits a lot harder than Shakur. So right there, any punch.
Devin Haney all over again?
Could be. Never know. I don't know, but you can't count Shakur because Shakur's talented. But it's still an interesting fight. I would like to see it.
Robert Garcia also explains how Ryan could defeat Shakur Stevenson. He says Ryan must apply constant pressure and possibly aim for a knockout. Fighting cautiously may not work, but going all in could give him a real chance. Garcia believes Ryan has the power to stop Stevenson and predicts he could win if he fights aggressively.
If Ryan were to fight him and it became concrete, what would he need to do to win that fight?
Just press and try to win by knockout. Because I don't think he'll win a decision, but try to win by knockout. And he has the power to knock him out.
What do you think Shakur needs to do if he had a chance?
Just fight the way he fights, smart. Keep him on the outside. Just use a long jab and counter punch and speed. Don't try to get in there and exchange, because if he tries to exchange, he'll get hurt and get knocked out.
If you could pick who wins that fight, who wins that fight? If you had to choose.
I can't go against Ryan anymore, so I'll pick Ryan. Plus, he's from Southern California.
Excitement keeps building as Ryan Garcia shows interest in facing Shakur Stevenson at 140 pounds. Some experts, like Robert Garcia, believe Ryan's power gives him a strong knockout chance. Others, including Keyshawn Davis, think Stevenson would outbox him with ease. With Terence Crawford warning about the challenge, Max Kellerman praising Garcia's courage, and Stevenson standing firm on his rules, this fight promises a serious test of skill and strength.
Shakur gonna outbox him so easy. Me and Shakur, we the two best in boxing. We just gonna keep showing that.
What about you and Ryan at some point?
Me and Ryan at some point? Shakur gonna handle that first, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come behind him.
Teofimo Lopez's performance against Shakur Stevenson left many disappointed. Roy Jones Jr. suggests that Devin Haney could offer a tougher challenge. Richardson Hitchens believes Haney would be competitive, even if Stevenson doesn't dominate him the same way. Roy ultimately predicts Stevenson would win by decision and even teases Haney for not fully committing to the matchup.
Shakur gonna beat him. Devin don't really want that.
Will it be that dominant though, like the way it was with Teo?
Nah, it wouldn't be that dominant.
No, it'll be a lot closer.
I don't know if it'll be a lot closer, but I mean, when I say a lot closer, like I don't know, Devin wouldn't get picked apart like how Teo did.
Yeah.
Shakur will probably still pull out an obvious decision, but I don't think Devin will get picked apart the way Teo did.
Yeah, definitely. And then you want to get a fight with Devin as well. Any message you out for Devin?
I keep calling that man name, man. They say I'm clout chasing. At first, when I was calling his name, he was saying, go get a belt. I get a belt, I'm calling his name. I'm clout chasing, I'm on his dick, I'm this and that. Devin's a pussy. If Devin want to fight, they can send me a contract. I'm ready to come up to 147 after this fight. I'm tired of 140 anyway.
As speculation continues about Stevenson's next opponent, Raymond Muratalla confidently steps forward. He says he is not Teofimo and calls out Stevenson for a fight at 135 or 140 pounds. Muratalla promises to bring something different and unexpected, showing strong belief in his abilities and turning this potential bout into a major talking point.
Yeah, I think my style is a lot different than Teo's. And it's going to be one of those things, man, where it would be hard to tell you how. It's just one of those situations where we just gotta fight, and I just have to show you. You know what I mean? But as far as that, yeah, I think my style is just different. You just wouldn't it would just be like unexpected. Like you wouldn't expect like anything from me. It'll be different.
Stevenson's defensive skills have earned comparisons to legends like Pernell Whitaker and Floyd Mayweather after his impressive display against Teofimo Lopez. However, Muratalla believes he has what it takes to break through that defense. He says with sharp timing, smart planning, and careful execution, he can challenge Stevenson in ways others have not. That confidence makes the possible fight very intriguing.
I mean, he does have good defense, man, but I got good timing and I know when to punch. And yeah, I think that's gonna play a huge factor.
Boxing fans are watching closely as Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, and Raymond Muratalla prepare for what could come next. The tension is rising and anything could unfold. Share your opinion below on who would win. Stay subscribed and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates, reactions, or major announcements in this ongoing boxing story.